This dish is marriage material. Marry Me Chicken is the creamiest and dreamiest 30-minute meal, perfect for a special Valentine's Day dinner. Sarah Alvord is sharing her Marry Me Chicken recipe with us. Sarah, welcome to the kitchen.
It's Courtney. It's good to be here.
Okay, it smells incredible in here, I just gotta say.
I know. How can you go wrong with garlic and fresh basil? Because it just makes everything smell so good.
I'm sold already, but you gotta tell me, why is it called Marry Me Chicken?
Well, legend has it that if you make this dish for your love, they will instantly ask you to marry them.
All right, I like that.
But I'm doing some tests on this with my kids now. Because, you know, I already did the married part.
Yeah.
So now it's like, do the dishes chicken.
Oh, there we go. I like that.
So if I make it, then they'll want to do the dishes, right?
Without you even having to ask.
It's a theory in progress.
Well,
right now,
I like it. Let me know how that one goes. But I am with you. I feel like food is the way to the heart.
Oh, I know.
In all cases.
Yep.
So let's start with the chicken, which is already starting to cook and smell. How did you prepare this?
So this chicken's just been seasoned really simply with salt and pepper.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh.
Then I've cooked it in some olive oil. So you're just gonna brown up your chicken on both sides in olive oil. At this point, you don't really have to cook it all the way through because this is gonna go back into our sauce and simmer in the sauce. So it will cook the rest of the way
So how
through.
long would you say you did on each side just to get it a little brown?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the thickness of your chicken also, but this one, it was just about 3 or 4 minutes per side.
Okay.
And then it browns up really easy. I've got it over medium-high heat and then just a little olive oil.
All right. So then at this point, once it's kind of looking brown, 3 to 4 minutes on each side, we start with the sauce?
Yep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the chicken right out of the pan because we're gonna use this same pan to cook everything.
Oh, I love that.
It's all gonna go in one pan. So isn't that great? Less dishes.
You found the way to my heart, actually, right there. One dish, one meal. I'm here for that.
Quick. Like this is ready in less than 30 minutes, maybe even 20.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. And everyone loves this. It's really a simple sauce. It's like an Alfredo, and you can't go wrong with that, right?
Oh, well, my kids will
So
love
I know
that.
I've got
They love
some
a creamy
oil in there,
Alfredo
but
sauce. So you don't even need to clean out the pan or anything.
No, we want all of these flavors and these juices. These will it'll add a lot lot of richness to the sauce. So I'm gonna start with some garlic. So I just use my little press because I don't want my fingers to smell like garlic all day. My breath, I'm fine with my breath.
Yes, but not our fingers. Come on, we've got some standards here.
Okay, red pepper flakes.
That already smells
I really like to add just a little bit of heat, but you know, if you're making this for littles or your family doesn't like spice, then you can just leave that out.
Okay, so that one could be optional, but I'm with you. I like a little heat there.
Just a little kick.
Yeah,
and then we've got fresh thyme. Just some fresh thyme. And just cook this for like 30 seconds. Everything's gonna get really aromatic. It's gonna smell really good.
I love that as a cue when you're cooking. When you can start to smell certain things, you're like, yep, that's my time.
Yep, you know it's awake. You know it's ready to be part of this dish.
Oh, I love that. You know it's awake.
Good.
That's such a great way to say it.
Okay, then we've got some chicken broth. And then once you put that in, you can just kind of use your spoon or your spatula or whatever you're cooking with to just scrape up all of those little bits from the bottom of your pan.
We've got all those flavors,
Because all of that chicken that cooked in there, it left us some little special hints of flavor from the chicken. And then I've got some heavy cream.
Beautiful.
You know it's gonna be good.
Yes, you do. You know that's gonna be so good. And that wasn't even that much.
No, that's
just a little bit.
It's really simple.
Okay, now we've got a few other things too, because we've got, what kind of cheese?
Parmesan.
A little Parmesan. And then what do you got there?
Fresh basil, and I've got some sun-dried tomatoes. So you can just buy these in the bottle at the store. They come in a little bit of oil. Just take them out of the oil. There are some that are pre-sliced already, or these ones were halves. So I just kind of sliced them into smaller pieces.
Okay, so if you get the halves, cut them up a little bit.
Yeah, you can just run a knife through them really quick and easy. So we've got everything in our pan, and then we need this to come up to a simmer. And then I'm gonna put the chicken right back in because we want the chicken to pick up this flavor now.
Oh, okay. So once we've got the oil, we've got our cream in there, all our seasonings, we're gonna add the chicken. It's got the tomatoes. How long do we have to cook it now for? And is there a temperature we need to check for the chicken to make sure it's done?
The chicken, that actually is one question I get all the time, is like, my chicken is always dry. How do I make good juicy chicken? Honestly, get a thermometer.
Yeah.
There are really affordable ones. You can find them for like $10 on Amazon or at Walmart. Get a thermometer. You want your chicken to be at 165 degrees for a chicken breast. And then once you hit that temperature, like if I'm grilling or something, I'll get it to 165, take it right off the grill, put it on a plate for like 5 or 10 minutes, so all those juices can get right back into that chicken.
That resting period is so important,
I know.
Right?
I feel like in the olden days, we would slice our chicken in half, right?
Right
and
away.
then like all those juices went right out of that chicken, and then it's like,
we've learned so much.
Rubbery
Aren't we so
chicken.
happy?
Well, you know, when you grow up, you have to you start cooking for the family.
Now, when you're serving this, what are you putting it with? Is there a side dish? Are you putting it on top of anything? What does it go with?
So it's pretty versatile, honestly. We usually just serve it with some pasta.
Okay.
Some of my kids just like to eat it on its own. Just slather that sauce over the top.
Okay.
So you can serve it with pasta like fettuccine, spaghetti, mashed potatoes. You can even put it over rice.
Okay.
It's
Lots
really good.
of options.
Or always serve it with a crusty bread because sopping up that sauce.
Yes,
is
I am so
the
here
best.
for that. That's why I eat
it's the
soup, is
best.
so I can have bread.
I know, exactly.
Now, what are you topping it with? Because we still have these 2 ingredients. Is that our topping?
So this is gonna, once this gets boiling and nice and hot, we're just gonna add this right in, just like you would an Alfredo sauce.
Okay.
That cheese is gonna melt down, just stir it right in. It becomes the most delicious thing ever.
Okay.
And then this is gonna add so much fresh basil. I mean,
truly, that is the way to like just finish it off so perfectly.
And it's pretty and
yes. Oh,
I
this
just
looks
roll
incredible.
it up, use my scissors
Easy peasy.
and cut it.
Love
or,
it.
I mean, I guess you could.
So where can we find more recipes and follow along for all your delicious meal inspiration?
Thank you. You can find this and all my recipes at feedingyourfam.com.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. I know what I'm doing on Friday.
Yeah, do it.
Thank you.